Welcome to the 80s.
Hello YouTube, HP Zeta here today, and yeah, I had to hit the reset button on some things, so I'm just gonna fix this exposure quickly. About there, you can see me. It's not brilliant, but it's good enough. So yeah, about the previous world I was playing on. Actually, on that seed, I had a look, and it was a terrible seed. There's online tool that you type the seed number in, you can see where the towns are in the area. So I actually off camera traveled to one of those and I had a look, and it was horrendous. The town didn't spawn with beds in it, there wasn't villages, and it was just a very bad experience in general. So what I did is, a friend of mine said that he's going to redo a server, and I'll show you his stuff when he's ready with it. So we'll do that. And for the past 3 or 4 days, I've just been steadily pacing through to get myself back to the exact same spot I was before on that server, just so that we're more or less at the same level in terms of Minecraft and everything else, so you guys won't miss anything. I would have done the exact same process as what I did before, just on a new server. And I just want to show you guys what this looks like. And also, I found a skeleton spawner which I'm going to be utilizing. So yeah, that's going to be quite interesting. So let's have a look see here. Let's see if this works first. Screen, yes it does. It works. Make sure OBS is open. And here we are. It's getting nighttime, and you can see this is considerably smaller than what we had before. And these are my resources now. It's a bit better than what I had in some ways, and other ways it's not as great, but you know what, it is what it is at the end of the day. And you can see that we've got some awesome and things that I found in the skeleton spawner, so that's sitting there. And I'm of course going to keep the diamond one, and I'll give someone the gold and the silver, whoever wants it. But yeah, we've got some resources. I've started strip mining as well, and quite a few things. So we're basically on the same level as what we were before, but except this is now of course on a server somewhere. So yeah, I don't have to worry too much about the thing going through. But you can see I've got a little house set up here, much smaller than the previous place, but also out of wood, with a little smelter and everything, and this will get expanded in the future. And I've got some cows and sheep that I didn't have in the previous one, because that was another problem that I had on that specific seed. finding cows and sheep was almost impossible. I've even had to kill some raiders to save the village once or twice, you know. But we've got a lovely little village here. People in it, they're happy people. So we are in a better place. I'm just going to go straight and start with the process. I see we already have a few people viewing, which is awesome. Welcome, guys. As always, the chat is live, so if you post anything, you'll see it on screen. And I'll answer questions as we go. But yeah, let's first see, do I have anything? I've got that. These. So there is a spider spawner in here as well. Got my temporary supplies. We are probably going to need some of this cobblestone and stuff. Got another portal down here. And if you go this way, there's a lovely spider spawner right there that we can do some stuff with later on. But yeah, I've been strip mining and doing the Minecraft. Also, the previous world was played on easy difficulty. This is actually normal, so it's a little bit better. Go down here. I have a little bit of food. I don't have much food. I should actually have had more, but we can always go back up, fetch some more. Oh, there's a little piece of iron I didn't mine out there. Thank you, Han. But my name here, and I'm just going to make sure I'm not going to take all of the salt sand with me in case we lose it. I literally just need pieces. We only need one, but still. There's already some iron in here. There's lots and lots of cobblestone, which we're going to use on the spawner. I've got a bucket. So yes, this is going to work out absolutely perfect. Albeit you can see how much I strip mined already. Had to catch up, you know. Some more people join, so hey, if you guys are here, just remember the chat is live. You can post anything and I will reply. And for some reason, I always have good luck when there's like lava pools. Lava lake, sorry. We can go here. Here's a little crafting table in case we, as an emergency, need it. Where was it? It was in here. There we go. The first thing I kind of want to do is just, I'm just going to use some netherrock just so that you know I've been here, because it's not a thing that you normally see. But we do have a water source on top there, which will interfere with what we're doing. Heavily interfere with what we're doing. So what I'm going to do, instead of destroying it, I'm just going to take this nether block. One, two, three. Okay. So hopefully I can actually block this off and then use the source blocks it will generate. I hope it generates some source blocks. Let's see. It didn't generate any source blocks, not the end of the world. You just do that. And then let's go fetch some more water. Not like there's a shortage of water. So yeah. Some zombies down there, so I'm not going to go that direction. I'm going to go this direction. Fetch my water. Just need one more set of water, and there's all the way up there. One of those are source blocks. There's some down here as well. But I need to be quick. So there's some obsidian there, so the idea is we're going to build a little portal there at a later stage so that you can go to the skeleton farm quite quickly without too much of an hassle. You don't have to go through the entire strip mine to get there, which is kind of a necessity. How's the brightness for everyone? Can you see what's going on? So theoretically, if I take now out of the center, it's because there's, yeah. There we go. We now have an infinite supply of water because you can see you can just take out of the center and it'll just regenerate. It's nice and close by so you can get to it. So here is our spawner. Now it's 4 blocks. It can spawn in a radius of 8 blocks. So yeah, that's going to be 4 blocks either side. So all of this needs to disappear. So the idea with a farm is, and why you want to build this is, you basically want this spawner as to actually keep on spawning skeletons. So you see inside there's a little tiny skeleton. So the idea is you want that to constantly spawn skeletons for you. Now you can then do a few things with the skeletons. You can instantly kill them. Hello. I guess I should just really worry about getting the light level perfect, whilst we're going to have a few of these spawn. I'm forgetting that is actually a thing that we need to keep an eye on. It's the light level, and I didn't bring a lot of torches, but we don't need a lot, so we're just gonna place one there, one there, one there. Should be enough to keep the light level acceptable in this area. So the entire idea of building this is you want to have it spawn like what you saw there just now, but constantly. And then you've got a few options. You can have it spawn and then go into some sort of kill chamber where they die, which is reasonably easy to build. Or you want to just take the health down to such an extent that you can then farm it, which is going to be what I'm going to try and do here. I want to have that spawn like the whole time, and then I'm basically going to farm it. So it's an 8 radius, so it means 8 blocks up as well. So let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So, it's technically you can do one more level there, but I'm not going to. What's important now is we should have 4 levels going down. Don't ever mind like I just did. It's extremely foolish, so I'm going to switch over to a better pickaxe. Else we're going to be here all day. And just in case this spawns anymore. So I basically want to get this to a stage where it's going to spawn the whole time. It's going to damage all of the skeletons but not kill them, and then you're going to have to kill them manually. So in my case I'm going to rely on fall damage to do that. So I'm hoping that 24 block fall damage is enough. To actually achieve that. And I've already got a full inventory. So what I'll do is I'll utilize one of these chests that we got. I'm just going to stick this down and I'm going to throw in all the stuff that's not related to what we are doing. My arrows, and 21 gold. I've been running around with 21 gold in my... and then I'll keep the salt sand in there as well, because that's very, very important. Some of the cobblestone. Mining tools we definitely need. White wool, okay, that's almost dead. The extra bucket. Yeah, the rock I'll keep as well. I'll just use that as a last little phase so that we know where we are and what we're doing. And I'm not going to decorate this. This is very much beginning of the game, so I really don't care about decoration. I'll spend a little bit of time decorating, but not much. I'm just going to alt-tab at this stage, just double check that on YouTube. Yeah, there's been no comments so far. Oh, pity. And while we're here, I'm just going to make it so it doesn't spawn anything on top. So let's do that instead of the crappy stone pickaxe. Might as well. Yeah. Ah, we've had a spawn. I definitely need to add some more torches here just to brighten things up a little bit, stop them from spawning. Yeah. Don't you spawn again. Ah. Iron ore. Okay, that's awesome. Let's get some normal cobblestone just to fill this in. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3. Let's go one more. And there goes my iron pickaxe. Let's switch over to the stone one. Why not? I need to destroy it eventually. Not that much slower. It should do it. Okay, so let's fill this other water bucket. 2 water buckets will go quicker than 1. So you see how we have some areas that doesn't go as far as the others, so we're just going to use that, and then we've already got now an infinite water source here. So just do that. You can see how this has already now created a little pathway for us, because that goes down, and that's exactly 8 blocks that can carry them. So we now need to decide which way we want to actually harvest them. And I hope I've got the dimensions right for this. Yep, that looks about right. Let's do one more water block right about there. Still a little bit light on it. I might have to just do one center block, which will lose a little bit of efficiency because that will become a source block. No, that's absolutely fine. Let's see how we're getting forced into this. So we're getting forced into here. And now this is where the difficult part is going to occur. So we need to take them up 24 blocks. So in order to do that, we'll do some math. So we will have a look here, and we can see we're on level 15. So we're going to have to get them much higher than level 15. And in order to do that, I'm going to do 3 blocks, because we're going to have a way to fill this as well, going all the way up until such a point that we are happy with it. 3 blocks in. 1, 2, 2, 3. And we're going to need to get like 24 signs as well. Or probably not. You only need that in the beginning. So we can probably, just to make our lives a little bit easier, go through and just keep this at this level, so they'll go about in here, and then from there they're going to use the soul sand, and the soul sand's going to lift them up. So do that, and then stick in the soul sand. I almost died for a few times. Where's my soul sand? I'm going to have to go fetch some. I swore I took 1 block of soul sand out. We want to build a bubble elevator. Soul sand there. I need to go back to my crafting table, unless I've got some wood. I don't have any wood. Typical. But before we do that, we can actually still do the levels. Okay, so let's get the y coordinate first. Six, 5, 2. Just remember 6, 5, 2. This ends at 15. Let's go this way. 651. Yeah. Oh. This is 25, so we're still not quite at the height that we want them to fall. Did we say we get that? 75, okay. So 6. $75. Okay. I'm going to go get some wood and torches and stuff. Really? Well, let's just finish this just to show that the proof of concept works, shall we? Yeah. See, that's the hole we made just now. I can't believe I took my wood out. Oh, that sounds terrible. I took my wood out. I removed the wood from my inventory. There we go. Let's do it more professionally. Ah, did I really just run out the hallway? Yeah. Seriously? There's no wood in this chest either. Am I going to have to go back all the way up and go fetch wood? Oh man. Oh, I'm going to skip the wood for now and then we'll get that last. Because there's a lot that we have to prep for anyway before we can get to that stage anyway. There's an easier way to do it as well if you have, no, you still need wood. But we'll have a semi-functional farm, and I'll have to run up and get wood. Yeah, definitely forgot the wood. Oh man. Just double check. Isn't there like a chest there somewhere? No, I didn't stick it in there. Oh my. I forgot the most important thing, because we need signposts to make sure that the water doesn't get all over, get everywhere, you know. Double check. Oh no, here's my wood. Oh man. Going crazy. Going absolutely crazy. So let's see what is the only other miscellaneous. Really? I know that you do need some twigs for it, so let's just make sure that's fine. Block. Let's check up what's the recipe again for signposts. I completely forgot. Oh, it takes a lot of wood. Okay. Surprised to see that the recipe isn't in there. That's interesting. Get out. Yep, more slot in my inventory. So we're going to need at least 3. Ah, that's 9. Oh well. I'm okay with that. Even have some more left over for a few extra sticks we can create some more torches for. So the idea is simple. Skeletons fall, they come this way, they get down the soul sand, and they're going to go straight up. That little bit of freezing you see in the background is my PC. Sorry about that. We just have to play through it. It only takes about 5 minutes. I just need to make sure that it doesn't deactivate my microphone. Mic test, yeah, it hasn't done it yet. Still haven't figured out what caused it. So what we're going to do here quickly is I'm just going to dig upwards. So we were at 15, and 15 plus 24, that is 39 is where we want to be. So we actually have to just make it 40 instead, so that's 1 extra just in case. We can always adjust the corner. Torches. This is going to require a few torches. $75 was the Y coordinate. 652. Hopefully there's no caves or anything we have to contend with. Tree, we're almost there. Six. Wait, 15 plus. Oh yeah, that's 40 is where we want to be. Don't ever do this. This is extremely dangerous. But it does work if you want to get up somewhere. So here we're at 40. Okay, and we're at 75 already. That's interesting. Let's not kill ourselves. I'm going to take some fall damage. It's fine. And there we go. So which hole is that now? Okay, so that's that one done. We just have to do the one next to it quickly. So we need to do this one next. Hopefully this one I can do without killing myself. That would be a plus. Ah, yeah. That one, isn't it? Ah, there it is. Is it that one? You know what? It's actually this pillar that needs to go. Oops. Let's just for now do this. It's wrong. We're going to have to seal off the other side anyway, so might as well do it now. And this whole side needs to get sealed up. Well, I only want two sides technically, two blocks wide. It's 30. That's where we came out. 14, 14. This we can actually port up all the way. Let's do that. Okay, so that's 14, and we're going to have them fold this way. And I'm just going to do the absolute minimum. Okay. I check this with a sign. Okay, let's get down. That's the wrong one. Wrong one. Okay, not the end of the world. Luckily we know where it was. I just need to make sure I get there in the allotted time. Hopefully we can. I just lost 50 levels. Yay! And that's why you always make sure you don't have all of the important stuff in your inventory. Here's my angel chest. Come on. Sliding. Going. Got all my stuff back. Whew. It's a good feeling. Okay. But at least we have that area now more or less prepped. We can prep it some more as we progress. Now it's the interesting part. We have to like get everything filled up with water. And this is going to take quite a while to do. We're not going to use the express way of doing it because we need to make sure that every single block is a water source block. Easiest way to do it at this stage of the game, if you don't have kelp, is to do this. One. Serious? Did you misfire a little bit? Ah! One, two. You see how that automatically rises you? That's why we kept that little extra brick there. That we can literally just do this and place our water there. We basically have to do this exactly 25 times. And that's mainly due to the fact that we don't have a lot of water buckets, which I could probably just like make like 8 water buckets, and in fact we probably should, but okay, it's still working. At this stage, we probably start closing that off, I think. Yeah, but that'll close off anyway automatically. You don't even have to worry about it. Okay, so now the strategy changes. Because now we're going to do it from this side. And we're going to run circles. 1, 2, But not. Oh, okay. I didn't dump it. Yay, my own stupidity. Now we have to do the run around method. So you probably noticed what I noticed there just now, and that was a slight problem with that design, is we're going to get to a point where we can't do that anymore. But that's fine, we'll carry on until we get there. And just see how far we can actually still do it. Okay, so that's the max we can normally go. So we've got like a few more. We're almost there. Okay, so for that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. Take those out. It's not going to work the way I wanted it to. Yeah, it is actually. You just need one bucket of water. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, let's get some more buckets. What level is this at the moment? 32. 8. We can do 8 buckets of water. I can make those. Or we can just utilize this. That'll do. That'll do nicely. No, I want you. Don't kill me. That was close. Okay, but you guys get the idea of what I'm trying to accomplish there. This is looking like a mess, but it's working. It works. It's a giant mess, but it works. So what I was trying just now, I guess we can probably do it this time round. Let's just do this. There we go, that works. Can even get back for here. Although you can only do that once, but the rest is fine. What you'll do is it'll just be a suicide or when you come back, which is fine. So what you actually need is a little bit of ice or something down there, but we don't have that yet, so that's going to be iceless for now. Ah, that's gonna spoil my mojo. Let's just do that. I'll just have to press forward so I can land in the water somehow. Oh, that's so dangerous. We are getting there. Just the level. Yeah, level 40. We are here. We are where we needed to be. Yes, I have to repeat this process once. And just get one more bucket of water. Can I... That worked. Okay, so it's closed like this. There can be light in here. Doesn't make any difference. In fact, I would prefer it if it was like that and we just place the torch. I'll just place a torch in here. Yeah. Should be one lower. So technically speaking, we need to place one. Yeah, there we go. That stops exactly where I need it to. And now we do stupid thing, which is dig straight down for the kill room. And what's nice is you can place torches here. Doesn't make any difference whatsoever. They've already spawned. They might as well see that they're going to die eventually. Never dig straight down. I'll probably die for doing this. $15, here we are. I'm going to do one extra one just in case. And this is going to be the kill room. This is also going to be the room that you sit in with the This needs to be one lower. Yeah, much better. It would have been dangerous. Okay, and I really need to get out of here though. So I know in this direction is where the water is coming from. Yep, that is. There you go. They get in there, they fall up, go up, fall down, die, all that jazz. Okay, that's where the wall is. Let's see where that wall is. That wall is 72. That's the wall. Well, that's where we stood, that's the wall. This is against the wall. So if I go and I dig through this, should get to our door, our little room. There you go. Perfect. So we're almost done. The last step is actually the most hazardous because we now need to take out all of the torches somehow without killing ourselves. Ooh, this is gonna suck. What's the best way to do it? Well, firstly we need to get to the center. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm probably going to die doing this. Yep, I can reach that from here. That one, that one, that one. That one. That one. That one, that one. And then we need to block this off. I can already hear them spawning. Yeah. Hey. That sound. I just stand like this. There we go, that's safe. Okay. It seems like 24 is a bit low, that they're actually dying. which isn't a problem. We can always do this like 1 block higher, 2 blocks higher, whatever the case may be. But the idea is if you stand here, oh, I have to stand a little bit closer, I think. I can hear them. Yeah, 24 is a bit high. Which is good. We can just means that we just fill this room in 1 floor higher, you know. And we really need some ice in a few parts just to speed things along. But that is working, more or less. Not spawning a lot though. Yeah. I think that's more or less where we're going to end this video, I think. It's just for proof of concept, let's just do this 1 higher. I can hear them. Are they getting stuck somewhere? They're more or less dying. But so few of them are making it across. I wonder what's going on. Not so many of them are spawning as I thought that they would. It should be a lot more. And let's just make it 1 higher. Still dying from the drop, huh? That must be one evil drop. So you can basically experiment until you find the correct height that this should be at. There we go. Need to put a half slab in so that they can't shoot you, but you can now officially stand here and go ballistic. I'm going to ask my friend to log in with a guest account and just see where exactly those things are sticking. That's a bit faster. Maybe we were just too low to activate it. In which case you can always build a little auto elevator, just takes it around to about here, which is where the spawner is. Hello. Yeah, I think that's the problem here, is the spawner is deactivating. Shouldn't do, we're not that far away from it. The spawner is right in there. So I know that it's a 16 block radius to activate and deactivate the spawner. Could also just be because we're so far. I can definitely hear them. I think there's a little bit of standing here. We've already got 24 bones, 34 arrows, so it's fairly it's fairly good. I probably had like 16 bones already odd. But that works. And it's a fairly easy thing to build. Now I can optimize it. Another one fell down now. Come on, there has to be more spawning than this. Wonder how weak they are. Can I like punch them? Let's see. Yep, you can punch them to death. I can actually hear them fall. So, oh, that guy had an enchanted bow. Oh, pity they don't drop it. Definitely hear a whole bunch of them. But in the previous spawner I built on the previous server, there was like 5 or 6 at a time. This is a lot less though, but that works. Anyone online? A friend of mine definitely needs to log into Spectator and just debug this. Oh, here we go. 3. Now that's more like it. So there is something wrong with the actual number. It could just be that I need to put an ice block on that little part that doesn't have water because they're not pushing themselves in quick enough. Which is going to be very difficult. Or I could just quickly change my game mode to Spectator. It's just because this is a server. This is a bit of a cheat, but okay. Okay, so how are you getting stuck over there? What's happening with you? Okay, so in a nutshell, that block on top needs to get removed. An extra signpost needs to get added because they're getting stuck there. That's what's holding us up. But yes, that actually works. I'll just have to make a plan to add those at a later stage off camera. Because I'm going to die a lot. I need to put a bed there and then use the bed. Come on. Yeah, this is way too slow due to those faults. But it works. 46 arrows, 45 bones, and we can do a lot of bone meal, which is what I wanted this for. That's better. Already level 15. I'm halfway to what I was before. But yes, that's working. And one did actually drop, a few dropped a bow. None of the enchanted bows though. I would love an enchanted bow. I don't think they can drop enchanted bows. Okay, so what's next? We need an easy way to access this. So let's put this. Pull the nether portal, and I'll quickly link that up, and I'll do that off camera. It's fairly boring, but this works. Hello, you two. Come on, no more. Already got 64 bones. Which is awesome. Not much arrows though. But of course this design you can put a piston in that takes in or takes out 2 blocks for auto killing. So you'll basically retract this block, stick out a block there, and it'll die automatically, and you'll just load everything into a hopper or whatever. Oh, you've got armor. Look at you. Oh, here's a few of you. One of you actually managed to shoot me because I don't have any slabs on there yet. Oh, I got a helmet. Yay! This is good. Just needs to be a little bit faster. Figure out why it's so slow. I think it's also the location of the actual spawner, because it's not on like 0, which we had before. And that other cave almost had no other place around it to spawn other things, so I think that's probably one of the biggest reasons. Is it because I'm a bit too... Yeah, it is activated. It does spawn like 3 at a time, so let's see if those 3 make it into the system. Yeah, and there's the one we saw. So they do actually make their way through the system. And there's actually a few of them. That's good. I want that armor block. Wait, I definitely don't need all of this zombie flesh. You can have those back. I want that armor though. Oh no, that picked up the bones. There we go. Yeah, have the egg. That's for you. Let's do a... That works, and you can add, like, if you have it in automatic mode, you can add AFK fishing somewhere. And then build up your collection of whatever's. Hey. Oh, it is getting better. It could just be that there was a whole bunch of stuff that was spawning in the area. Slowing it down, but it is doing better now. 64 arrows, there's probably some more arrows I can pick up. Move stuff, but we'll see. But it works. I did it in survival, no cheats. Other than checking that it works, which I'm sure is a fine. Need to, I think I'll build another portal right here. And let's just, Yeah, that needs to get closed. While swimming, so that's a good sign. It means that some of them are in the water. Block broken, that's not good. Well, whatever block it was, it didn't break the system. And you don't need any other switches or redstone or anything in there to switch it on and off, because it will switch off automatically if you're out of the range. Which I think was like 16 block radius, so if you're like here, it stops spawning. Of course, whatever was spawned still needs to make its way. Another bow. So you can of course take these bows and combine them until you get like half decent bow. Okay, I've already got one that's like half decent. So building one of these is actually extremely useful in the beginning of the Minecraft. Here's Kitty Cat. Come Kitty Cat, come check the skeletons. He doesn't like it if I pick him up if he's in this room, so yeah. Come. Daisy, go. There's a Kitty Cat. Let me show you the skeletons. You know? And if you click like that, just there you go, you killed the skeleton and made some XP. So easy my cat can do it. Yeah. Yes, you want love. And I think that's going to be all for me today. It's an hour and a half. We show that this thing actually works. Can be improved. There's one or two little things that you can alter. But I will alter most likely. I just need to figure out how to get in there without killing myself. Ah, boots. Ah, I didn't drop them. I mean, like, you can basically have some decent cold armor. And we've got another bow. Ah, that one actually has quite a bit of... there we go, fully repaired bow. What did we get? 64 arrows, like 80 something bones. I had about 17 bows in my inventory already. A lot of XP. Yes, this is great. Really need another portal here to get here. Okay, so I'm going to disconnect now and stop the stream. Hope you guys learned something and enjoyed it. But I think everyone knows how to build these already. It's so common. Like everyone builds them. swimming. Yeah, so the skeletons are definitely trying their best to avoid this. And there's some lava pops. Not the fastest thing in the world, though. 32 hours, yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's all we